I'm Daria McCann. I'm the Head of Service Partnerships at Royal Far West Children's Charity, and we provide services to children with developmental and learning difficulties across rural and remote Australia. Particularly here, we're talking about the Connect for Kids program, which we run for some primary health networks across New South Wales, particularly Murrumbidgee and southeastern New South Wales primary health networks, to provide psychological services to children with mild to moderate mental health needs via a telehealth, or as we call it, telecare format. The beauty of something like telehealth is that children can access this service anywhere and anytime. We conduct this in family homes or in schools, depending on where the child is comfortable and where they get the best access to service. We've even had examples with, children or older children who couldn't access services anywhere else, sitting out in the paddock with their iPad, participating in the session. And, we've had feedback from families like, we simply couldn't have got into town and out of town. It was just too difficult. So the beauty of something like Connect for Kids is to provide children in rural and remote areas exactly the same experience and access to services as their city counterparts would have got. And that's something really important. It's about equity and it's about access to services.
My name's Greg. I'm a psychologist at Royal Far West, and I'm involved in the telecare psychology program. Some of the problems that I'm working on at the moment with children have been of an anxiety-related nature. So we use a CBT program for this type of problem, which is evidence-based. And we can use things such as screen sharing or them being able to create their own content through this type of software, which is really useful in their kind of cognitive and behavioural components. Indirect work can involve work with the parents, which is very useful from the point of view of assessment, and also where it's evidence-based to actually be intervening with how they're managing the problem. Other work is directly with the child, and I think that what we've discovered is in a generation where technology is so ingrained within their life that they really gel quite well with the idea of being able to receive any of these interventions delivered by technology. And so they really enjoy being able to create their own content within the sessions that is online and that we're doing in live time. As we're working through content with the clients, we'll create a therapy book. We call it like a Best Me book. These books can be then used by their parents, their carers, the child themselves forever after they've finished their therapy block with us. So for younger kids, we'll often engage with them indirectly, which just means that we'd be engaging with their parents, their carers, teachers, the supportive structure that wraps around them. And that's about providing them with information regarding a particular problem, an evidence-based intervention to address it, and working with them. One of the great things about the Connect for Kids program has been the use of really simple programs in being able to draw bodies when calm, when feeling worked out, when actually feeling very angry, and using this kind of software and their own ability to draw these pictures to be able to identify those early warning signs through the provision of, adaptive content generation, where the clients are actively engaged in what we're talking about in the therapy sessions via sharing our screens, via them creating the content in sessions. We've actually found them to be terrifically well engaged in these programs and to achieve really positive outcomes. And I think that given what we know about the increasing rates of mental health issues, especially within, paediatric populations, that the opportunity there to be able to help is humongous.